Now the practicals next is Excel 3A and 3B. The question is like this. Marks obtained by a set of students are given below. This is the table. Their name is their faculty ASC, means Arts, Science, Commerce. And gender also is given F and M. And then subject 1 marks, subject 2 marks, subject 3 marks. Now a number of questions are given. I will copy these to the Excel sheet itself. There I will read one question at a time and answer it. So this is I have copied that questions here. So I copied the data also here. First question is obtain the descriptive statistics of each subject. So when such question is descriptive statistics, mean, median, mode, standard deviation, range, such things are to be given. Many things are to be given, and many subjects are there. So you should, in such cases, what you should do, you should arrange your answer like this. Say question number 1, prepare a table like this by putting the border. Say mean, median, mode, standard deviation, minimum, maximum. And then again questions are there. So mean score of male students, mean score of female students, covariance, all those things are asked. So all those I have included. Mean score of male students, female students, covariance. So this kind of a table you have to put. So here one advantage is that, see, subject 1, 2, 3, they are in subsequent columns. Here also I have written the same order. So whatever I do for one subject, I can do it completely. Later I can copy it to the subject 2 and 3. Automatically they come. I need not answer separately. So I'll start with the mean of subject 1. So is equal to average. So that function has come average of subject 1 marks. So this is the range and close the bracket. And 50.8 have come. Median. So function is median itself. Function has come. Subject 1. Close the bracket. And mode. Mode the last one. Subject 1. Close the bracket. So after that, standard deviation. So marks obtained by a set of students, means that's a separate population itself. So we can use that function STDE P.P for population. Subject 1. Close the bracket. Then the minimum function is MIN. Subject 1. Close the bracket. Then maximum as a max only. Max. Subject 1. Close the bracket. Then next is something which you have never done thus far. Please listen very carefully. Question is mean score of males in each subject here. Mean score of males in each subject. So this is a mixture actually. Both the genders are there. That one we need to calculate mean score of male alone. Last time I have taught you a method. You can separate that males from females using filter command. But if it is only average that you require, that's another facility that I am going to teach. The function is called average if. Means on the basis of condition that the marks belong to a male candidate, that marks will be taken. Just right here, average, say here two functions we can see. One is average if and another is an average ifs. If more than one condition are there, you have to use the last. Here there is only one condition, that candidate should be male. So average if I will take. And the range. So here you look at this one. Arguments, how it has to be given, it is written in bracket. First, a range and criteria. Lastly, average range. So criteria is candidate should be a male. Okay? And range means where gender is available, that range you have to give. And average range means the range on which average has to be calculated. So here range where criteria is found is gender column, comma, criteria. So within double quotes, capital M you have to put because it is non-numeric. Then average score, subject 1 marks. Then close that. Similarly, average score of females, again average if. The same column gender, comma, within double quotes, capital F, comma, subject 1. Close the bracket. And last one is covariance between subject 1 and subject 2. See, the covariance is something which we have used in correlation. You remember that correlation formula, the numerator was covariance. Covariance divided by sigma x into sigma y it was. There's a two variables taken on x-axis, y-axis. If you plot the values, you will get a scatter. How closely that scatter comes or how diversely that scatter is there, that is given by the measure covariance. So there is a function for that. You can calculate that. Come here, enter covariance of population. So subject 1, comma, subject 2. Close the bracket. I have calculated everything for subject 1. And last question is only for subject 1, subject 2, so that is over. Rest of the things have to be calculated. For, say, for example, standard deviation. You don't have to write so many digits. You can do one thing, you can go to the format. Okay, we'll do that later. First, we have to do these things for subject 2 also. Of course, mean, median, mode, standard deviation, minimum, maximum. The range has to just shift from the present column to the next. So automatically it will happen. So we can do that much. Average if has a problem, so I will do this much first. So the same is done for subject 2 and 3 also. You can check, say for example here, is average of E2 to E6, that is subject 2. See, subject 2. Escape from there, click here. Average is F2 to F6. Say, it is on the subject 3. So it correctly counts there, no problem. But mean of male students alone, say the criteria column is gender, that will remain the same for all the 3 calculations. Yes or no? Okay. Say in that average, say, okay, I'll click it here, I'll show you. I'll double click this one. Say that C2 to C16, it was a gender column for criteria. M, of course, remains a constant. And this one was average range. So if I copy these two, say this is for criteria column, this is for average range column. If I simply copy to the next cell, what will happen? Both these will shift to the next one. Then no more gender will be read. It will be subject 1 and subject 2 will be read. So to overcome this difficulty, what you have to do, first escape from here. What you have to do is come to this cell and make this gender column absolute cell reference. Or if you want how it is going wrong, I will just show you, otherwise you may not get convinced. So let me copy without any modification. It will go wrong. I'll show you. Division by 0. I'll tell you what happened. Let's say, now the range, let us double click. Say it is looking into a range of subject 1 and range of subject 2. Whereas here the criteria is still in the gender column. Should look there only. But because of relative cell reference, that is also moved. So the solution to this one is make the gender column an absolute cell reference so that when you copy, it will not change. So what I will do here, I will escape from this one. I'll delete this. Or come back here. That gender column, that is C2 to C16, we will make it, select it, press F4. So dollar signs will come everywhere. So that is now read as, instead of C2 to C16, it is reading $C $2 colon $C $16, means that is now fixed. Even if you copy, it will not change. Okay, I will enter this. Now I will copy. Answers have come. We'll check this one again. Last time we checked it. So now look at this. It is looking in gender column and it is looking in subject to column. Okay. So this is how you have to overcome. Even the next one is looking in the gender column. Okay. And also it is looking in subject 3 column. So this thing you have to do. And of course, I was telling about formatting. Say for these 3, click and format cells and number, choose 2 digits, decimal points. That's sufficient. So that is that. When these two go for format cell number 2 digits, and even this format cells number 2 digits. All right. Hope it is clear now. Now the next one. What is the next? Bar diagram of gender. So the last time I have explained how to use county function and count the number of F's and count the number of M. So those have to be counted, and you have to write here to get this. You have to write how many males are there. You have to use the county function and you can do it. I think I have shown last time. Is it required to show again? Yes or no? Can I leave it behind? You can do your own? No answer. Yes or no? Can I leave it behind? Why no answer at all? If you want, you say yes. We want it to be done again. Hello? Do you want me to do this one? Yes or no? You tell. I don't know what is wrong. Okay, I'll go to the third question. Last one, the histogram of total marks. So first thing, you have to calculate the total. Here you can use that as some function and you can get it. Now to calculate the histogram, you have to use a function available in data menu. Go to the data. Before that, what could be the range of total marks? Say 3 subjects out of 100 each. So total is 300. Minimum can be 0, maximum can be 300. So we can write the classes like this: 0 to 50, 50 to 100, 100 to 150, 150 to 200, 250, 200 to 250, 250 to 300. These are the upper limits. So that is called the bin. That should be prepared first. And after that, can go to this data analysis and the histogram. So here you have to give the input range. So these are the marks, total marks. That's the input. Bin range. These are the bin range. So you have to give that. And output range. Okay, you can use a new worksheet itself, new worksheet, and sorted histogram and chart output should be on, and click OK. Let's see, the histogram has come here. And of course, it's not fully a histogram. It's like a bar chart is coming, but you have to modify. You have to right click here, format data series, and no gap has to be chosen. Then you close. So you got it. And of course, you can modify further. Chart tools are available. You can come here. So if you want, you can remove this one. Also, you can adjust this length also. And also you can increase the, so it may look better. Okay, now it looks better. Okay. Now the next one. Okay, this is not required. Okay, here we'll go to the 1, 2, 3. Okay, here. Similarly, you can do the other things also. And question number 3. Prepare the following list using sort command. Order of performance means you have to sort this in increasing order. So what you have to do, just select this one. Or you can do one thing. Just copy the data from here. And question number. Yeah, and paste it here. It's pasted already. So you can escape from the other one. You can come back. Copy and paste first. So just select this data completely, right, including the title, I think. Come to the sort, custom sort. Okay, there you give the total, sort by total marks, the largest to smallest you should take. So now the highest student has gone to the top, and the least student have come to the bottom. Okay, and the next question. Name of names in the alphabetic order. Again, copy and paste the data here. All that you have to do is select this one. One more row. And custom sort. Sort by name. A to Z. Okay. So it will rewrite like this. Now, question number 4. Without using function, obtain the following. Standard deviation for each subject marks. So here, the standard deviation formula, we have it like this. Sum of xi minus x bar the whole square divided by n, the square root you have to do. So first you have to calculate the mean value. Okay? And then this I'm demonstrating only subject 1. Similarly, subject 2 and 3 you can do. So first calculate the mean value. Right here, mean is equal to average the values you take enter 50.8 have come. So here you have to enter each a bracket. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to calculate whatever is inside this xi minus x bar, the whole square. And when you copy it down, before that, you have to make this absolute self-reference. Otherwise, that mean value will keep moving down. Okay, now standard deviation I can write here as d is equal to square root of SQRT of, and we need to get the sum before that, just one. And we got to get the sum of all such values. One more is there. We need to get the sum of all that. Is equal to SQRT of is divided by. How many students are there total? Yeah, 15 students. Okay, the answer comes standard deviation. Similarly, mean deviation formula is this: xi minus x bar, the absolute value. Then sum of all such things divided by n. So for that absolute value, I have created this. Now here is equal to ABS is the absolute value function of xi, this minus x bar is this, close it. So absolute value of xi minus x bar is there. Now this mean, C102 is a mean, so it should be made absolute. And take the sum. And so mean deviation So what is the formula? This sum divided by n 15. So this sum divided by 15. So same you have to do for the next two. And without using function, okay, these are done. So we have completed this one.